Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
How are y'all doing?
Today we're doing a Q&A mukbang. So we got Chipotle.
Yes, this is my bowl here. It's super stacked. Should have gotten double meat, but you know, trying to save money, you know?
Yeah, I got a bowl as well, but I also got a quesadilla.
Yeah.
So, but
and I'm gonna get a quesadilla from Taco Bell afterwards. Burritos, you know, tacos, burrito bowls, whatever, you always gotta put a good amount of lime juice on it. If you don't do that, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it completely wrong. Limes with everything. Limes with tequila, limes with Corona, limes with Mexican food.
You don't drink Corona.
You still need a lime with it.
Basically for this video, we're just gonna go back and forth asking questions, and we're gonna answer it for you guys. And we actually asked you guys the questions, so this is what you guys want to know. Okay, so should I ask the first question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so
I'm starving, guys.
yeah, you guys should have seen how hangry he was before this.
She was taking forever.
He was being so mean to me.
Taking forever. 15 minutes turned to 45 minutes.
Whatever. First question. We actually got this question a lot, so I guess you guys really want to know. But a lot of people asked, how did we meet?
How did we meet?
What do you mean, how did we meet? You should know. I feel like you should. I feel like we have two different versions of the story, so I feel like you should go first.
It's the same high school. It was awful. But was it the first day?
It definitely wasn't the first
I
day.
think it was the first like week. I stole her phone. You know, high school raise, you know? And I put my number in it. And I texted myself. Well, I took my phone. I took her phone and I ran away and she chased me. I gave her my phone. And then she lost me. And then I texted myself.
You didn't text yourself.
I did.
Nuh-uh.
I put my number in it and I texted myself.
He put his number in it?
I texted myself.
And by the time I got my phone back, he hadn't saved his contact yet. So I hit save, and then I texted him. I said, I'm mad at you. So I'm the one who initiated the first contact.
She did not. I literally stole her phone. There's no way.
But he has a different story, so I wonder how people think we met. Because a lot of people asked, how did we meet? So I'm wondering what people think. Like, do people think we met? Like, I don't know.
You guys comment how you guys thought we met. But really, it was in high school, freshman year. Some skincare routine.
Skincare routine.
What's your skincare routine?
My skincare routine? I have a good amount of steps in my skincare routine, but I don't know. I feel like we could make a video on that instead of telling them. Like, we could actually make a whole separate video of like our skincare. Okay. Let's see.
You need more lime juice? I said, you're not using lime juice, you're doing it wrong.
Some of these people are like asking the craziest questions.
What?
Like, look at this. Remember?
Yeah. This is one of my very good friends. Definitely trolling. He says, does Jari like butt stuff done to him? No. No.
Like, why are you guys asking that? That's so funny.
Never have, never will. You don't like butt stuff done to me.
Okay. I don't think you need to clarify that.
Next question.
It said, what was your favorite trip together and why? We might have different answers for this.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Our favorite trip. My favorite trip, probably when we went to the Dominican Republic. Because that was like our first like international trip that we did. And I don't know, something about it was just like, it was really fun. We had like such a good time. And it was also a birthday trip. Like, he got the trip for me for my birthday as a gift. So that was really special too. But yeah, I think that's my favorite.
My favorite was either Vegas or Mexico. Vegas was just super fun. That's what it is.
Vegas is a fun time.
It was so hot. Almost like 120. But it was super fun. Mexico. We went with her cousin and her cousin's boyfriend.
Yeah, it was like a little couples trip.
Very fun time because it was the first time I went outside the country with like non-family. Very first time. Yeah, and that was super fun. So I put that on there.
Okay.
Someone said this. They said, "What is your recommendation for saving up or affording a vacation?" I'm about to go on a huge tangent here. Listen up. Wow.
I feel like this is about to tie into another question.
So?
But just continue, you'll see.
So, what is your tip on saving? Okay. First off, this is what I want to say. Now, this isn't the case for everyone. But I say this. If you don't pay rent, I'm not talking about a college student. If you have to go home and you have to pay rent every month, and if you don't pay rent every month, you know what I'm trying to say? Which is most people, they live with someone. You should absolutely be able to afford vacations, 100%, if you don't pay rent.
It's also not as expensive as everyone thinks it is to travel like that.
Far from it.
It's really not. Like, you just have to know the right places, the right time to book, things like that, you know?
So besides that, in terms of saving up, here's some advice. Number one, if you smoke, that's all. If you smoke weed, no tea, no shit to anyone who smokes weed, but that's like a lot of money. Most people, a lot of people spend a lot of money. Like, I know a lot of friends and everything, and like they spend a lot of money on Zaza, bro. If you smoke, like, I kid you not, like 3 months of smoking, like the money you use from smoking, if you just put it aside, which is, but like, it's a lot of money put out. You know what I'm trying to say? You low-key gotta penny pinch, low-key. I'm serious. Like, don't buy food as much. Food is just to fill you up. You don't, like, for example, and we just bought food for this mukbang, you know what I'm trying to say? But like if you have a meal plan from a dining hall at your university, like if you break those things down, those things are actually like a crazy steal. They're really worth the money. Eat the food at the dining hall. You might not like it, you know what I'm trying to say? You can't really afford to be picky. I'm so serious.
Down on unnecessary spending, you know? Because like we don't really buy stuff for ourselves like that. Like, I feel like the area where we splurge the most is food, probably. And like we notice a huge difference when we cut down on eating out. And then also like unnecessary spending, like clothes, shoes, and stuff like that. Like, if you guys know us, like, we be wearing the same things all the time because we do not buy stuff. And like it also allows us to, like, when we're going on a trip, we can like get all like our like stuff done, like hair, nails, all that stuff. And then also like we also have the ability to like buy clothes and things like that for the trip. And then you can end up using those clothes after as well. To ruin our own traveling by telling them all our secrets. But
and pray about it. God. It's only God you can do. Through God you can do all this stuff.
Well, hold on.
So
that kind of segues. I knew you were gonna say that at some point, which is why I said it segues into another question. Isn't that crazy? I just know you so well. Someone else asked, what's your secret of maintaining a long-term relationship? That's a good question. Because I feel like a lot of people look at our relationship and they think that we're perfect. Like, they think we just like got it in the, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of people see us, and especially like on social media and just like friends, family, whatever, and they're like, we want to be like you guys. And not even as like a, like, what is it, like a pride thing or whatever, like, oh, we like, how do I get a relationship like yours and stuff like that. And like, we're not perfect, like, at all.
No relationship is perfect. No relationship is perfect at all.
But we just like, and like, guys, like, we've been together since freshman year of high school, so that's a lot of time to like get to know the other person. And like, shape your relationship and how you want it to look and stuff like that. But also during that time, we've grown as people so much. Like, we're both very different than who we were in high school. There are a couple things though that make your relationship last a long time. And I feel like number one for us, and like something that we've been working on, is just like centering God in our relationship. And we don't really talk about it a lot on social media. At least I feel like for me, not that it's like private where I can't talk about it, but it's just like a more private thing, like religious beliefs and stuff. But we're both Christians, and like we're really working hard on like centering God in our relationship. And I have seen a lot of benefits from that for us. Another thing I think is like really working on our communication. Because like our communication was very different. Like me, like I like shut down and stuff, and him, he's more of like a let's talk about it right now, right? Like, you know what I mean? So I like had to work on being more like responsive and like actually talking to him about problems, so we can like kind of just like get over it in the moment rather than having it like lingering all day.
Reasonable. You just have to be reasonable. If you're not, like, you know,
reasonable.
Like if you're at the point where someone can't even like. You're at the point where someone's trying to talk to you, and you're purposely like, you know, saying, yeah, I can't hear you, even trying to say, or you're doing stuff like.
That's also like maturity, though.
Yeah, you have to just be reasonable, or you have to. You get what I'm trying to say, like. Don't be like yeah, you can't do tit for tat. You gotta be reasonable.
That's a big one.
You can't do tit for tat.
Being petty is not going to help your relationship.
It's not going to help it at all.
The thing that I wanted to say is I feel like we really, really communicate when it comes to like our like love languages. And I feel like that is like one of the biggest tips that I like give everyone who ever asks me about relationship advice, is like to be aware of each other's love languages and to talk about it, and to make sure you're like loving like your partner in that way. And I feel like that helps a lot. Because imagine if his love language is like, let me think. Like, physical touch. But I'm not hugging him, I'm not kissing him, I'm not doing any of that stuff. Like, how is he gonna feel loved by me if that's the way he receives love and I'm not giving it to him, you know? And also, don't settle. That's what I'll say as well. Like, I know a lot of people want like long-term relationships and things like that, and like it is really nice, and it's like really nice knowing that you like found your person, or you know your person, like who it's gonna be for the rest of your life. But if you settle, you will never be happy. So that's the last thing I want to say. Actually,
elaborate on that.
Like, if like let's say like religious beliefs, or like your just like something to do with like your morals, it's not something that like the person can actually like change and like grow, or like, you know, like it's different if it's just like, oh, this person's immature. Like you can mature, you know?
Yeah.
Or like, oh, this person always leaves a mess. Like they can change that, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like political beliefs, things like that. Like if those things are really deal breakers for you, then like don't settle, because you're not going to be happy. Or such a long tangent about the secret. I don't
want to get
secret to a healthy relationship.
I don't want to get too
into it. Just maybe that was a little long, but we are, I guess you can say we're passionate about healthy relationships and long-term relationships, because we've been to the mall 2 months ago and we saw one of our teachers from high school, and she was like, oh, you guys are still together?
I remember that.
You remember? And I was like, dang, like they didn't think we were gonna last outside of high school. And I mean, we were really rocky in high school, but I feel like that's a lot of high school relationships, because you're not really mature. But yeah.
Can you guys see yourself living in California? The Los Angeles life in California is pretty amazing.
We actually talked about this recently, which is why I think this is like a funny question, because we literally had this conversation, and I feel like the consensus that we came to was that we could for sure see ourselves living in California, especially because he has family in California, and then like I also have family in Nevada, so that's pretty close by. The only thing is like the financial aspect. Like I think we'll be well off in the state where we live in, and like it's really just a financial thing. And like also I love the weather. Like I love the warm weather all the time. I love that like the winter time there is like kind of like fall, springtime here, to be honest, you know?
Maybe 60. You know, I want a pretty decent sized house, like a lot of like, you know, foot room to have a lot of people in.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard to find that in California.
That's true.
Look up $1 million houses.
They're all literally
and
like apartments.
And look up $1 million houses in California. Your house you probably live in right now, if you live here on the East Coast, is probably would be $1 million house if it was in California. I promise you. Like,
okay,
a lot of land over there.
We'll see where we end up. Is it my turn to ask a question?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. How many more questions should we do?
Maybe like 2 more.
Okay, 2 more questions for you guys. Someone said, how do we feel about marriage? Guys, I'm just waiting for the proposal at this point. Honestly, we definitely want to get married, for sure, 100%. When, we don't know. Not like, oh, we don't want to get married or we do want to get married. It's more about like when is the right time for us to do it, because we have to be able to afford to like live together and like sustain ourselves. And then we're also gonna have like pets. Like I already have a pet, so like we have to be able to take care of him too. And like vet visits are expensive.
Marriage is no joke.
Marriage is a very serious thing, but like we know we want to get married. We know we want to get married to each other. I feel like marriage is like, I don't know, something about it. It's just like, and like me being a woman too, like you already know I have my Pinterest board with like my wedding and everything. Like I cannot wait to get married. I'm waiting for an upgrade. I have this promise ring. Everyone, please harass him. If you know us and you see us in person, please harass him.
Don't do that.
To propose to me, because...
Don't do that. I'll ban you from this channel, I promise. I promise I will.
Because I'm waiting.
If there's a way to... I don't know if there's a way, but I'll find a way to ban you from this channel.
Okay, but how do you feel about marriage? If I was like the real start of like the rest of your lives together. And like... there are certain things we're gonna do once we're married that we're not doing now. Like... that sounded like...
what?
No.
Like what? to get married.
It's gonna be difficult.
Maybe you shouldn't get married, you know?
And I feel like it creates like
a bunch of issues, I feel like.
Problems in your relationship. Yeah. Like
how I feel about marriage though, I think it's a good thing. And I can't wait for it. Are we going to do more food review videos?
We don't really do food reviews on here. I feel like it's more on TikTok,
yeah,
that we upload things like that. And to be honest, I feel like we don't really upload food reviews on our TikTok. I feel like I do food reviews with you, but like on my TikTok, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, we can do food. I love when we do like food-based videos because it gives an excuse to like buy good food. I'm such a foodie, so I would love to do food reviews if you guys want it.
Because she always wants food and I'm always trying to save money, huh? Yeah,
I'm definitely the problem in this relationship with that.
Yeah.
I think we should do one more question.
Go ahead.
Okay. This is the actual last question. What do you love about Clea?
What do you love about Clea?
Everything. I think Clea is a catch, actually.
Yeah.
What do you love about her?
Oh no. Oh, who's this question? Because this question is like about me. Like it's not Couples Channel. Okay.
So what do you love about me?
Some of the things I love about Clea. A lot of things have to do. A lot of the things. In terms about what she's done. You know, she's revealed sides to me that I didn't really know. Like I didn't know I was a person that liked to travel. I didn't have any passion for traveling, nor did I want to travel.
That's true.
It seemed so impossible beforehand.
And you just didn't really care for it like that.
I didn't care for it, you know what I'm trying to say? So, I'll get your hands off me.
You got food in your beard.
I'm joking.
What, are you saving it for later or something?
Yeah, exactly. I love her smile. And
Oh, you're sweet.
She always laughs at my jokes.
Because you're funny.
I know I am. And it goes on and on. She really cares for me, like, so much. So she's a real one. She always holds it down. She is, you know, very understandable and reasonable at times. At times.
At times.
And
you're messed up.
there's sometimes, or you're just sometimes where she wants to get food, and I'm like, you do not have to get food. You know, she pushes me to be a better version of myself. Always. You know, like getting in the gym. I'm like 2 weeks solid in the gym. By the time you guys probably see this, it might be 3. I don't know. She's helped me develop my style. Her advice is actually just one of a kind, and
aww,
she's always there for me.
You're gonna make me cry.
There's a lot of things that I can speak
My eyes are
more
watering.
about.
Okay.
But yeah.
No one asked that. I just wanted to know.
Oh, really? Yeah. So let's petition to kick Clay out this channel for that. Anyway, so guys.
Stop.
Thank you guys for coming. She listens. She's a good listener.
I'm a good wife, guys.
Yeah. Anyway, so thank you guys for joining in to this and tuning in for this video.
Our first, I feel like this is our first real Q&A, which is really exciting.
I forgot to get my tortilla, guys. No!
Oh, you got a tortilla?
Yeah, well, I mean, it was free with points, but dang. I finished my burrito bowl.
Aww.
Why'd you eat it plain? I wrapped it. Should I just bite through it, guys?
Do it. I dare you.
Nah, I'm not doing it. Too late.
You're gonna get,
Mad foil.
poisoned or something.
God. Dang. Look how they got this tortilla on lockdown.
You might get some foil with that after all.
Yeah, can I have some tortilla with my foil?
Foil with the side of tortilla?
Can I have some tortilla?
Ew, it's like mad sticky.
This ain't it. But
You mean to tell us a plain tortilla isn't it? You're funny, babe. You said this ain't it. Let's just say we have a travel vlog coming very, very soon. Very soon, and that's gonna be very exciting. But you guys have to stay tuned for that. I'm really excited that this is our first Q&A, our first real Q&A, and I feel like big things are coming, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just excited for what this year holds for us. Who knows, maybe we'll get married.
Too late. Okay, guys. You gonna do it? I'll do it.
You do it.
In the next video, guys. Peace.
Like, comment,
Like, comment, subscribe, share, and everything. Peace.